Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban will support one another no matter what. According to court documents acquired by E! News, the former couple has formally finalized their divorce 3 months after the Moulin Rouge actress moved to legally end her 19-year marriage to the singer of Somebody Like You. The documents in the application, which was signed into law by a Tennessee judge on January 6, verified that Nicole and Keith had agreed to give up all claims to child and spousal support, leaving each parent to pay for their own legal bills and costs. Both parties will retain ownership of their belongings and all property, including cars, bank accounts, investments, furniture, appliances, and personal belongings, will be distributed to their mutual satisfaction. Additionally, Keith and Nicole, who have daughters Sunday Rose, 17, and Faith Margaret, 14, came to an agreement regarding their children's custody. The Big Little Lies star will spend 306 days a year with their daughters, while the singer of One Too Many will spend 59 days with them every other weekend. The parenting plan Nicole included with her divorce file is reflected in the custody plan. Nicole gave up her right to present in person even though a court hearing was originally set for January 6. Instead of going through a formal discovery or questioning process, the parties actually agreed to settle the filing amicably. Each party indicates that he or she does not want to proceed with formal discovery, including completing interrogatories and requests for production of documents or discovery depositions that are designed to discover assets and debts. According to the filings, E! News has contacted representatives for Keith and Nicole, respectively, but has not received a response. Nicole and Keith have been living separately since the start of the summer, according to confirmation from E! News on September 29. Nicole, 58, had been trying to keep their marriage together, but Keith decided to end it. This was later revealed to E! News. The Oscar winner has, after all, been open about her connection with the Grammy winner over the years, particularly about how fast she fell in love with him after they first met at a Los Angeles gala in 2005. Nicole said, "It was pretty intense, to people in 2019. I thought he was the love of my life at that point. Maybe that's because I am deeply romantic, or I'm an actress, or I have strong faith as well, but I just believed, oh, okay, here he is," said Nicole, who was previously married to Tom Cruise and has 2 children, Isabella, 32, and Connor, 30. The 57-year-old country music artist Keith had been just as open about their connection. On Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert podcast in 2020, he exclaimed, "She's the one that I was searching for my whole life, and everything not only changed but had to change in me if I was going to go that road." Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban were one of the most admired couples in entertainment for almost 20 years. Their romance combined Hollywood glitz with the authenticity of country music. Often characterized as grounded, private, and intensely family-oriented, their marriage seemed to defy the odds in a field that is notoriously transient. Because of this, the news that the couple has finalized their divorce, and that the specifics of the settlement have finally surfaced, has had a great deal of emotional weight. The finalization signifies the end of an era characterized by resiliency, shared creativity, and an unwavering public image of unity, even if the split took place discreetly and away from cameras. Instead of a story of scandal, the settlement paints a picture of 2 successful people who are redefining their futures and choosing dignity over controversy. A story of love that previously seemed unbreakable. Few could have imagined how closely Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's lives would converge when they were married in 2006. She was already an Oscar-winning actress who was renowned for her bold performances and intense emotions. He was a world-renowned country music artist whose path involved both success and hardship. Their relationship was built on mutual understanding rather than glitz, with each seeing in the other a kindred spirit managing growth, vulnerability, and celebrity. They developed a family-centered lifestyle over time. They have 2 kids and always stressed the need of stability, routine, and solitude. Gratitude was frequently expressed in interviews, with Kidman attributing her mental stability to Urban and Urban candidly recognizing the importance his wife had in keeping him balanced and sober. Fans perceived their marriage as authentic due to its imperfections. The calm path to divorce, the decision to split apart, was not made overnight, according to people with knowledge of the matter. It came after a protracted time of introspection and discussion. One influenced by demanding jobs, extended separations, and the normal development of two individuals who grew up together but eventually ended up on different paths. Kidman and Urban allegedly opted for prudence rather than letting conjecture rule the story. No public allegations or explosive statements were made. Instead, they focused on finding a solution rather than assigning blame while working behind closed doors. The foundation for their new world had already been meticulously established by the time the divorce was formalized. Details of the settlement. A mutually measured agreement, the final settlement's balance and moderation are its most notable features. This divorce was settled without protracted court fights or dramatic arguments, in contrast to many high-profile ones. Both parties decided to maintain their financial independence. Due to their respective achievements and long-standing financial independence, neither Nicole Kidman nor Keith Urban will require spousal support. Each will keep the professional assets, investments, and personal income they have amassed over their careers. In order to prevent public disputes over residences, royalties, or future earnings, shared property and holdings were divided by mutual consent. The tone of the settlement conveys intention rather than animosity, indicating that both parties went into the talks with the same objective in mind. Conflict-free closure. Children at the center. Custody and co-parenting their daughters, who are their first focus, are in the center of the settlement. In order to preserve continuity and emotional stability, the agreement creates a structured co-parenting strategy. The arrangement guarantees meaningful, regular time with both parents, even if one parent will be the primary residential guardian for the majority of the year. More significantly, it has been claimed that the settlement has explicit language highlighting respect, cooperation, and emotional safety. Kidman and Urban have both pledged to protect their kids from the public eye and to avoid disparaging each other. Love, stability, and presence, values they have long shared as a couple, are reflected in many aspects of the parenting plan. A moment of emotional transformation for both divorces, no matter how friendly, are emotionally taxing. For Nicole Kidman, the completion marks the end of a phase that influenced a large portion of her adult life. According to her friends, she is resilient and introspective, embracing her position as a mother while pursuing the difficult artistic endeavors that have long characterized her career. As he has done throughout his life, Keith Urban is reportedly handling the change in his own manner by putting his feelings into his songs. Although the split was mutual, those close to him observe that it does not negate the impact of redefining everyday life without the family he formerly called home or the years of shared memories. Neither has presented the divorce as a failure in public. Rather, both seem to see it as an evolution, honest, certainly, but unpleasant. Public reaction, respect, sadness, and shock. Fans have responded quickly and passionately. Many were shocked because they had long seen Kidman and Urban as evidence that enduring love could withstand the demands of celebrity. Others replied with subdued praise for the couple's handling of the situation, without creating a public spectacle or making each other the center of attention. This divorce resonated differently in a society that frequently views celebrity breakups as entertainment. It served as a reminder that even the most cherished relationships are fallible, human, and worthy of compassion rather than condemnation. What's next following the settlement's completion? Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban will now embark on separate personal and professional journeys. As one of the most well-known actresses of her time, Kidman continues to select parts that defy expectations and delve into complicated emotions. As he has done in the past, Urban, a major force in country music, is anticipated to utilize his craft to represent the changes in his life. They are no longer married, yet their relationship endures. As co-parents, collaborators in their family's shared past, and two individuals who previously had a strong love and made the decision to part ways with care, they are still connected. A grace-defined ending. The lack of resentment is ultimately the most telling feature of Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's finalized divorce, not the distribution of assets or custody plans. Their colony narrates a tale of deliberate isolation rather than collapse. It depicts two people realizing that love can evolve without losing its significance. Their narrative serves as a potent reminder that profound endings don't always need to be dramatic as they proceed apart. Quiet people can sometimes say the most.